in preparation to installing the head, or the head here, what we do is we put grease on this to hold the gasket in place, so that when we flip this over and we go to install it, it doesn't fall out and get in the way and have a lot of trouble. So we kind of hold it in place, or glue it in, whatever you want to call it, with grease. See, now when we go to install this, it doesn't fall out. Now what we're going to do is install this O-ring here, and it's going to go right in here, and it just drops right in. But if you want to, you can use grease to hold that in its place. And we have a few other O-rings that come with this, and I'll show you where those go. Let's go around the bolt holes. And again, if you want to, you can just use grease to hold these in position until you're ready. And that's what I'm going to do, because that one just stayed stuck to my finger. So now you're ready to install the head. You have all of your O-rings in position and the ring that goes from the head to the cylinder. I like to leave the studs in and install them all at one time, so I can keep track of my O-rings and make sure that they don't slide and fall off. And now I know that all my O-rings are in the correct position, and that the gasket on the top isn't going to move. And that's it. So I'll start tightening this all up. And you got a hose here that needs to be reattached, and you got a hose down there that needs to be reattached. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's fully installed now, and they eliminated the loop back that was right here, and this here just goes directly to the front of the scooter. Here's your temperature gauge right here. This line's been hooked back up. This line here is hooked back up. Also your oil line right here, and that's been adjusted to fit correctly. All we have left now to do is install an iridium plug. This plug here is an iridium, and it seems to run much smoother with this plug than the stock NGK plug. You just simply remove the cap on it. I should have done already. And to top it off, the iridium plug. What we have left to do after this is to put the pipe on and fill it with antifreeze. But that will conclude the install of a liquid cooled head. And basically the plumbing. This is capped off, this goes around to the front. These pipes here, they're pretty straightforward.